Hello and welcome to CoupleTales.live, the colorful shades of grey. Now, here's something which can, I'm sure, intrigue all of us. This has come from a subscriber where they've asked a very tricky kind of a situation. Do ghosts of the past affect your future relationship? I mean, it does it weigh down, or what really happens? What transpires?
So tickle, how it has tickled you?
Because I'll tell you something. If I am in a relationship, I'm fully aware, or I would be aware of your past, right? And then to ask this when you're completely into that relationship has got me thinking.
So it's a good start. I can rearrange my thoughts. I was going to say this, but let's start because you brought this up so beautifully. That yes, you know what the thing is, like you said, I would know about somebody's past with whom I'm in a relationship with. Some people don't say it, and that's a different situation altogether. But having said that, that's exactly what I was thinking. That if you know, if you've understood, at that time, be smart. And you know what? Understand that, okay, I'm not the type who's comfortable. Maybe I will not be able to do this because I'm not okay with a person who's got a colorful past, and be honest about it, be truthful about it. And this is where the boundaries come. That sometimes these are my boundaries and I choose not to. But it is when you stay in the past, it is by choice. You are choosing it. You may not understand it, you may not be aware of it, but it is something that you're choosing. That's why you're staying in the past, right? The other very interesting perspective, Vivek, is there is one thing which I said, that if you feel that okay, this is something I don't want to do, please don't do it. If you think that this is an opportunity for you to grow, because it's a challenge that you're facing, it's a great time to evaluate yourself and to ask yourself, what about this is making me uncomfortable? Am I judging myself? Am I feeling insecure? Am I feeling possessive? Is it because of the past I'm doubting? And all this may not necessarily be coming from that particular relationship. It's something that you feel, you have an opinion, you feel strongly about. But what I'm saying is, this is how, if you want to, one can grab these opportunities, make it about yourself, and say, here it comes. And now let me evaluate myself. Like if I was say if I was in that place where I was saying, oh, I don't want to be with anybody who has a relationship, colorful past, then I will say, but why am I feeling inadequate? Like, what is it about me that is making? Am I comparing myself too much? If I'm comparing myself with the other, whoever is in their life, then what about it is that I'm comparing? Where is my partner making me feel that? Or it has got nothing to do with the partner, it's only my issue? Because also a lot of times, very typically, like the way we all humans operate, the first thing you do is, but now you're married to me, and now, but what is the need? But how do you do this? And I'm not saying there are, please take your own calls, be in your comfort of whatever you feel okay with, because you're defining your relationship. But I hope you've got the point, right?
So, when you say this, and this got me thinking, is that means the past of the person that you're in relationship, is that weighing you down, or your personal insecurities or doubts, or
so it is something which is obviously telling you something about yourself.
Okay.
Right? So I'm saying you have a choice of not evaluating yourself. Then don't be there. And if you are, then it's a good opportunity to say, why am, because see, Vivek, now, like if I give you an example, okay, and if I'm saying that I am going to get, and don't take this wrong, but like, because there is always so much gossip and affairs and all around film stars. Hence, I'm giving that example. This is not categorizing anybody. But when I'm getting married to a film star, there is a certain understanding with which you get into that relationship, right? And we were talking about like we were talking about somebody who took part in a reality show from the adult industry. Now, can you understand that how difficult or how easy? I don't know. It must be, but those things also are there, right? So you do it says something about you because you are the one who's going to go there and deal with it, right? And I'm saying that it's very easy to say you correct your behavior because this is happening to me. And why do you have to correct? Because you're doing the wrong thing. But I mean, maybe that person has really put the past in the past. And maybe you are choosing. So the second part of the question, are you jeopardizing your future? Definitely. Because there is a very big price you're paying. You're doubting yourself. You're not feeling enough. You're feeling inadequate. Whatever. You're possessive. You're feeling that you're insecure all the time. You're not trusting somebody. And then you can't say you stop. Right? So I'm saying take the ownership and say, okay. Or then be clear. I don't think I'm going to. But will it jeopardize the future? What do you think from what I spoke? Of course it will, because you're actually honestly, people today, everyone says stay in the present, stay in the present. They're not even saying future. They're saying stay in the present moment. Now, if you're living your present with your past, it's very unlikely that your future will not get jeopardized.
Probably because you're dragging,
because all your decisions, all your own beliefs, the way you're handling your relationship, everything that you're doing is coming from somewhere else. Right? So
when you say this, Geetu, just because you mentioned, the present, somewhere that means it's also a good time to then see that if I have this now, will it continue or do I nip it here, or how do I, because if you're how will it impact the future? Because there is a price, like you said, to pay in the future as well. So I think what I get from what you're saying is that this is really the best time to evaluate and see at this point of time.
If you want to take this as an opportunity.
So that's also a choice.
Yes. Everything is always a choice. You always first have to choose.
So only goes to show that celebrities definitely don't have it easy, or anybody who's in the limelight doesn't have it easy at all.
We don't even know how their children get, whatever.
Whatever really happens.
They have a life which probably gets impacted by all this.
Correct. So thank you for joining us and writing. Very, very interesting topics and conversations come up, which actually gives us a lot of food for thought, really. So keep writing, subscribe to the channel. Drop us a mail, drop us a comment, whatever you feel like. We are happy to take it on. And here's Vivek Kapoor signing off from CoupleTales.live, the Colourful Shades of Grey.
And this is Geetu Purkayasa. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.